Hello everyone, welcome to my channel CyberSatrix. As part of the Splunk Classic Dashboard series, we are into the fourth part of the series where we are going to specifically talk about the multi-select, addition of time picker, and looking at the ways through which we can dynamically update the dashboard based on the filters that we are selecting. Please like and subscribe my channel if you like the videos. And without wasting any more time, let's quickly jump into the video.
So now you have seen these values. Now whatever we have done till now, it is basically a single drop down. Now what is multi-select? In the same drop down, if I want to add multiple values to the same country, right? How can I achieve that? Let us select here and then we'll go to add input. You have a multi-select here, right? So let us add a multi-select field and we will give the name as, or should we create this only country only as multi-select? Okay, we will create, what we will do here is that, okay, first let us add this, add input multi-select, and we are going to give, let's say, multi-select country, search on change. Okay, so before I move into this, if I have to get a multi-select, how will I have to write a query here? I have two options to do that, right? I can say vendor country is equal to something, or vendor country is equal to something. Either I can say like this, or I can say vendor country in, I can give the values here like this, right? So these are the two ways through which, if I want to do a multi-select, I can do it, right? So if I have to achieve this, if you see now in multi-select country, I am getting additional fields, right? Token prefix, token suffix, then I have token value prefix, token value suffix, delimiter, right? So these are additional values that I am getting when I am trying to create a multi-select. So let us see what is this used for, right? So now I give a default value first. Let me select the default value. Let me pass the token as toke underscore multi country, and then now if I want, I told you two ways you can do a multi-select. Either you can use OR values or you can go with in. So let us see how we can go with the OR values. Let's say that if I write directly here vendor country, this is I'm adding the prefix value, right, before the actual value what I want. So pref is equal to, I'll say I need a quote, within quotes I need values, right? I'll say this, and prefix will be this. So if you see at the bottom, it is changing the value. Vendor country is equal to value 1, vendor country is equal to value 2, and I can say a delimiter here, right? So you got it. I'm saying, sorry, I need an OR. So what if you see, I just said in the prefix value I wrote this section, vendor country equal to this, and then the value comes, and then the suffix become my quotes, and then I need a space here. So what I can do before that, I can give a space, or after also I can give a space. So now my preview where I'm doing multi-select will become vendor country is equal to value 1 or vendor country is equal to value 2, blah 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 blah. You got it? How you have to give the token value prefix and token value suffix? For multi-select, right? So this is okay. So here we'll do it, and then the query remains the same, that is stats count by country. So let me do this in here itself. Delete. I'll go to this. I'll make it multi-select. Now this stays the same, token underscore country, token value prefix, what I'll have to say, vendor country is equal to quotes as prefix, this as suffix, and then space, or space will be my delimiter. So this is my delimiter, right? And then this is how it will look like. The remaining still is the same, and then I click on apply. So now if you see how this is looking like now, I got this option is all, and now if I click, I can select multiple values from this, right? So let me first save this. What happened? Why am I not getting results? What happened? Let me refresh. If I open this, okay, so if you see, there is some issue when I'm giving this search vendor country equal to, it is coming as, it's coming like this, vendor country equal to this prefix, it is coming, this suffix it is coming, and then it is not taking the value properly, right? So it means that the token that we are passing, we will have to make some changes to that. So what additionally we are getting, what we want is this, but additionally what we are getting is the token prefix that we have added and the suffix that we have added. So in that case, what we will have to do is we have to go to our source, and the token that we are passing like this, right? Search vendor country is equal to this, and then the token country, what is taking? It is taking what are the suffix that we are passing. Vendor country is equal to quotes, value, and then quotes again, and that's the reason we're getting that. So what we'll do, we will just remove this section such that it will take the required value now. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this from every place. Now let me save. That's added. We'll go with removal of these codes. State city product wise, I've kept the codes, I think. Okay, so now if I want, I can select multiple values here, right? I can remove Algeria and then I can add Andorra, both of them, right? If you see, you have both the countries Algeria and Andorra. You have your Andorra and you have the values based on that. You can open any of the search to verify whether you are getting the expected result or not. So if you see, vendor country is equal to Algeria or vendor country is equal to Andorra, same thing, right? Let us try adding the time also. We'll add an input called time. We'll make it all time, and then if you see in the backend, I will have another value called all time right here. Input time is equal to time. The token I can say is token underscore time. Okay. I gave a token value to that. Let me give a label. I can give from front also, earliest time, right? So now once you added the input for the time, right, you will also have to pass that token in your starting of the base search, right, in here after the query, so that whatever the time that you selected, it applies to your base search, and that again applies to all of your corresponding field, because they are going to utilize the base search. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the same thing. I can just copy and paste this earliest and latest. If you see, I'm writing below query, not after the search, right, because it should be a part of our base search. And then I'm going to say now I have to pass the values which are selected in the time input, right? Whatever I'm going to select in this time should be reflected into my base search, right? So what is the token that I've passed in the time? It is TOK underscore time. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to say the earliest time should be token underscore time dot earliest. It is dot, and I'm going to give the variable to this, right? Similar way I am going to add for the latest. So I'll just copy this, I'll add latest here, right, and then save this. So now if I change this to, let's say, 15 minutes, no result will come, because my data is 4 years or 3 years or 2 years back, right? So it is affecting whatever the time that we have given, that is also affecting, and we are getting the required result. If you want to just verify, you can just simply click on this. Let's say I click on this. If you see, the time selected is all time. If I just change the time here, let's say 60 minutes, and I click on the city-wide sales breakup, it's going to select 60 minutes here, right?
Great. So we have gone through the multi-select, the addition of time picker, and how we can pass the time tokens of the time picker that we have added, and how can we add it to the base search. So those are the various ways through which you can dynamically create dashboards and make your dashboard much more real time. Now in the next video, we are going to look at the drill down search, that once the dashboards panels has been created, we can add custom drill downs, or there could be some automatic drill downs. So we're going to talk in detail about those in the next video. Thank you everyone for going through this series. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.